So we're going to learn today how to mark out part B of the mirror frame. So as you can see, both joints are on each side, so we're going to start at the bottom, make sure your ruler's lined up, and we're going to measure 15 up from the bottom. From that line, we're going to measure 30 and mark it there. Get a tri-square, make sure the stock is pressed firmly up against the wood, make sure there's no gaps, make sure these lines are nice and parallel, and we get that done nicely there. You're going to do it on either of the short sides. I'm going to do it on this side. Slide it up again, making sure that the stock is firmly up against the wood. Flip it round the other side and repeat the exact same. Making sure that stock's nice and firmly up against there. I'm then going to mark out the depth for the other part. So we have to flip it because the joint on this side is on the opposite side of the joint that we've done previously. So this time it's going to be 25 down from the top. Get a tri-square, once again, nice straight line, make sure that stock's firmly up against the side of the wood, making sure these lines at the sides are also nice and straight. So we've got that now. Now what we need to do is we need to get the depth for this. So the wood 18 thick, these joints are going to be half the thickness of the wood, so let's get that set to 9. Remember, it's the tip of the spur that you want to check for that. And we're going to do it in between the lines you can see here, right across like that, flip it over the other side and across like that. Again, making sure that the stock is firmly up against the wood to keep that line nice and straight. So that's 1, 2, and then just mark out your waste wood on top. So like I said, the joint on this one has to be on the opposite side from the previous joint, so let's get that marked again, checking both sides to make sure that it's nice and in line. Make sure again that it's 9. There's a wee knot in the top of this wood, makes it a wee bit more difficult, but that's okay. And mark it out like that. Again, let's get the waste wood marked and get the lines marked where we've done our marking gauge line. Again, the important thing on this one is that the joints are on opposite sides from each other. So if you can see here, I've marked my waste wood. So when I move it down, you'll see that the waste wood's on one side and the one's on the other. I'm just writing the sides there. So it's 15 and then 30 and then it's 25 down from the other side. So you can see the joint is on that side there, but not on that side. And then when you flip it, the joint is there, but not on the other side. Really important that you manage to